and cooling for 24/7 comfort on call.
Hello, Brad. Happy Monday to you.
Same to you, sir. I have just a few quick headlines on the bird flu before we get to our main story of the day, okay? So here's the latest headline. California case is the first confirmed bird flu infection in a U.S. child, so reported the Associated Press on Friday. The child attends daycare, which gives you some idea how old the child might be. Had mild symptoms, was treated with antiviral medication, is recovering the antiviral meds. Is that Tamiflu, okay? This was interesting. Other members of the household also had symptoms. They tested positive for common respiratory viruses, but negative for bird flu. That's a little unusual there. But here's the bottom line. We've been tracking this just September 10th, then November 11th, and then last Friday. You can see how the number of cases of human infections caught from animals or birds continues to increase. So we'll continue to watch that one for you. Now on to the main story today. It is also about birds, but a common bird that many of us have around our neighborhoods. If you
Too many in some cases.
If you don't see them, you certainly hear them. Yeah, they're a little vocal. We're talking about crows. In fact, let's start with some fun facts about crows, okay? I did not know, but they are considered one of the most intelligent animals. Their intelligence is about the same as a chimpanzee. That's pretty smart. Crows are one of only 4 species that can make and use tools. There was one documented case. A lot of them are just like using sticks or throwing nuts onto hard surfaces to crack them open. There was one instance of a crow that was kept in captivity, and it took a small metal cup, scooped up some water, and poured it on dry feed before it ate it, which is really smart. Let's see here. Crows mate for life and form family units up to 5 generations.
And they all live in one tree.
But they take care of each other, where some of the generations take care of the youngest generations, so they kind of help out, which is an interesting behavior. Crows hide their food in many locations to reduce the chance that other animals will find it. And I know I talked to Sarah, and she said Chris does the same thing. Who wouldn't want to hide their food, right?
I can't deny it.
Little snack here, a little snack there. Crows hold funerals, gathering around their dead in groups. Yes, sometimes for days. I did not know. That's really unusual, but it's interesting. Crows that are fed regularly may leave gifts or gestures of gratitude. How about that?
Yeah, usually you have to clean that gift off your windshield.
Yes. Crows are social, noisy, and not shy around people, and can communicate a wide range of messages, which takes us finally to today's main story. Crows hold grudges against individual humans, often attacking for up to 17 years. Okay.
I hope they didn't hear the comment about the windshield. I'm in trouble.
Okay, so this research project came from the University of Washington. They started it on campus in 2006, and here's what they did. A researcher wore a pretty nasty...
17 years, by the way.
You're right. Wore a pretty nasty-looking mask, temporarily trapped just 7 crows, put little bands on their arms, and released them, okay? But the bottom line is that these crows spread the word, okay? Because, quote, in subsequent years, the professor and his assistant sporadically wore the same mask, strolling through the university campus while feeding the resident crows, and guess what happened? There was one incident where 47, bear in mind, they only trapped 7. There were 47 out of 53 crows that were scolding them as they walked through wearing the mask. And it gets worse, because secondhand accounts of several people being dive bomb attacked in an attempt to scare them. So the bottom line is don't mess with crows. In fact, if you're nice to them, maybe they'll bring you a gift, right?
Maybe Alfred Hitchcock knew this before everybody else,
maybe. Hey, Chris, I've got one more quick one here. This Thanksgiving, Thursday at noon, our top 10 stories for 30 brilliant minutes. We hope you join us then.
All right. Brad, thanks so much. We'll see you again tomorrow. Still to come at 4:30.